What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Thróttur Reykjavik save here on FM 26. Valor was the game between last episode and this one, between those two Champions League ties. 3-1 win, top pitch, Garrison and Letzier got the goals. Nacho Mendez got the goal for Valor, so another good performance. We played really well as a team, so very happy with that one. Now we've got Shakhtar in the Champions League next round. Very tough one. I did look at European ties for the other Icelandic teams, so we'll look at those real quick. Bretablik, all three are still in the Conference League for this upcoming season. Next season's European season will be the Europa League spot that we earned last year. So they won and drew against Sligo Rovers in the Conference League. They've got Hearts now in this upcoming week. And then it was Vikingur, who are also into the next round. They had Coleraine, they won and drew as well. So now they have Panevėžys from Lithuania. So again, another side that is into the next round. Hopefully they go ahead, they win their game. And then Keflavik, who are the other Conference League team. They lost to Astana, but then they ended up winning 2-0 at home and advancing to the next round where they'll play Eris Limassol from Cyprus. So definitely think that at least one of those teams can go ahead and push into the next round. But we've got a big one here against Shakhtar. We got to be worried about us. Danielson's out for a few weeks as well, picking up an injury. So that is very unfortunate. But Zemo will come in. Thor Holson will come back in for Aronson. So he will slide over there. I'm going to move Nolan Sana up. Gigi Ingvarsson in there. Val Dorson is going to be ineligible. Injured, ineligible. So good stuff there. We'll just play with a short bench in this one. Because I don't think I've got, we'll play like that. We'll go with that. Shakhtar Donetsk are our strongest 11 really at this point. So hopefully we go ahead, put up a good performance in this one, pick up the win here in this first leg. Pedrinho with the corner kick inside 8 minutes here. Into the near post and headed away, but Dabo picks it up. Gets past Topic. And Dabo puts Shakhtar Donetsk in front 1-0. Topic is not the man I want out there defending a 1-on-1. And it has bit us early. 8 minutes on the clock. Shakhtar Donetsk lead 1-0. Knew it was going to be a tough one. And look at that. I just past Topic with ease. Nobody came over to support. And we're down 1-0 early. Shakhtar with another corner kick here. First half an hour is gone. We've not done much going forward. We've just kept them at bay since that opening goal. But they're looking to add a second one here. Iguanaldo. Matvienko. Pedrinho. Iguanaldo's got some space, and it's in from Kau Elias. And Shakhtar lead 2-0. 32 minutes now are all on the clock. And Shakhtar look to be well on their way to a very comfortable win across this two-legged tie. We are going to look, though, to respond very quickly and keep this interesting. It's given away by Garrison. Iguanaldo. Elias. Sugankov. Iguanaldo again on this left-hand side for Shakhtar. Past Agazzi down to the byline. His effort is bounced around, and Pedrinho is there to make it 3. Could not get the ball clear. And we're down 3-0. And that's halftime. Really disappointing first half from us. Shows once again the quality of Champions League sides compared to where we are still. Even though I think we definitely should not be playing like this. I think we are a better side than 3-0 in one half. Well, we'll see what we can spark from another 3 halves. Still plenty of time to recover. Bazemo. Just before the hour mark, maybe looking just to get something, get the fans going, but it's given away by Ingvarsson. And they've got numbers. Kau Elias now. Sugankov puts it in. He's surely offsides. I mean, he had to have been off. waiting on VAR to give the verdict. And it will be disallowed. No goal. He looked way off, and he was indeed. So, break there, but really poor still from us once again. Dabo. Bazemo does well to win it. No Monsana. Bazemo. Vasiliev. Letizier's in front. Letzier with a good switch of a play to Hydarson. Hydarson in, and it's Topic. And we've got to go back. It's 3-1 now. Still got 18 odd minutes to play here in this home game. Maybe we can find a second goal. A much better second half performance from us defensively. And we finally have created something in the attacking third. It is Topic. He has to score from there. It's why we spent the money on him. And he does indeed score from there. And we got to go back. Traore to take the throw in. Can we get a second one quickly here? Hydarson to the back post. Vasiliev heads it back in. Letizier's effort is forced a great save from Feshian. Almost a second goal. Final few moments of this game here. We're approaching added time. Tobias. Shakhtar will be looking to regain that 3-goal lead heading back to their home leg of this tie. Elias sees in. His effort is past Becky, who's made a really poor effort of that one. He's had a shocking game, refused to save it, just about anything. And Cal Elias has got himself another straight ball over the top. Past Becky, and Shakhtar Donetsk have indeed restored that 3-goal lead and will take it back to, I don't know if they're going to be playing in Ukraine in this or if it will be in Poland, but the home leg, Shakhtar will go into it with the 3-goal lead. Topic got the goal via Hydarson. We were really poor. I don't think we're that poor, in terms of our squad, really. He's just picked up a bit of a bruised ankle there. No one's on. Luckily, nothing serious. But a very unfortunate first leg to this tie. All right, here we go. KR in the league. To continue on with this one, the second game of the episode. Bit of a rotation. Kjartansson comes in. Vasiliev comes in. Gudjohnsen will come in to that midfield spot. Ragnarsson fit enough for the bench. Jess as well. Nolan Sana is still quite far away from fitness, so I'm leaving him just out. Not take the risk there. I have brought Holmsteinson up into the senior team to play a bit more, just to get the training really, and then maybe get some minutes. Just brought him in. Quite a decent player, but he's gone ahead. I'm letting him make the bench in this one. Maybe I get him into this match. So pretty excited for this one. Hopefully we go ahead, pick up a good win. Hopefully Kjartansson and Vasiliev get some good goals as Holmsteinson comes in. Not going to give him a crazy good number, but also not going to give him an awful number. 36 for Holmsteinson, the young 16-year-old Cam we just brought in this past window. Gudjohnsen to Traore. Looking to start with a goal early here. Ingvarsson out to Vasiliev. His first time ball's in for Kjartansson, but it's headed away. Hydarson to Gazzi. Gazzi's great whip ball to the back post, and Vasiliev's header is off the bar. We look to keep the pressure on, but failed to do so as it's cleared away. And cleared away once again by Sar. Come close on that one, but failed to put it in the back of the net. Oliveira to Marcus. Axel Palmason. KR going to look here to get the first goal in this match in the opening quarter hour. Altang gets past Agassi to the back. It's headed in. It's Omar Bjorn Stefansson. A very open header at the back post. Traore just left him. Lapse of concentration there from Traore. And we fall behind 1-0. Marcus Jorsen. Altang. Agassi does well in winning that one. Ingvarsson and Agatsi. It's still Agatsi. Lucas Agatsi. Can he find somebody? He's looking to the back post. Vasiliev heads it down to Gudjohnsen. And it's bounced around. And it's Dmitry Vasiliev who gets his goal. The young man, the young winger we've just brought in has got his goal. Dmitry Vasiliev looked to head it back to Gudjohnsen. He's First touch was decent. Effort was blocked, but it falls back to Vasiliev, whose quick reflexes smashes it in, and we're back level at 1-1. Becky has it. 5 minutes before halftime, approaching that halftime whistle, still at 1-1. Have not done particularly great, but a very rotated side, especially that midfield. But Hydarson has quality, Letizier's quality, and Kjartansson puts it in, but is offsides. So Letizier's flicked on pass just brought the defense up as Kjartansson was caught off. That takes us to halftime at 1-1. Definitely could be better, could be in front, but we need to really take charge of the second half and get this win. Sar with the throw in, KR looking for an early goal here in the second half. Great ball to the back as Traore once again is caught napping at the back post. Second time a ball from the opposite field is crossed in and gone in. And it was Traore's man both times. Caught napping at the back. Bazemo, Letizier, good ball there to Vasiliev. Gudjohnsen. Yamwego now. Need a goal. Needs to happen as soon as possible. Vasilyev's just able to keep that in. It's punched away. Gudjohnsen's effort is just over. Still at 2-1 to KR. Jeffs has it. Looking to get past Sar. Fails to do so, but it's balled in. A poor giveaway from Sar as Kjartansson gets the goal. He does not make a mistake for that free gift. No second chances. Look at that. Easy pass right to Kjartansson from Sar. And the young Icelandic striker, the big man up top, gets himself the goal. Bring us back level at 2-2. Still have 24 or so minutes to go. Garrison wins this back. Topic. Now onto the field. Letizia, Topic, Jeffs, Letizia, Bazemo. He can indeed. It is Garrison. He's won the ball. He's just come on the pitch. And Garrison takes the full advantage of the free. Really just the freedom, the uncertainty of all the changes. We just made the attacking third as Bazemo was able to pick out the big man. And Garrison slots it in. We're back in front now. 2 goals in a minute and some change. And we're back in front. Well, we are in front. We haven't been in front in this match. It's 3-2. It's Bazemo. Garrison. Can we find a real strong grip of this match and get another one? Garrison's ball in is Topic and it's headed away. Gudjonsson's effort is just over the goal. Screaming effort there from Gudjonsson. Thorhausen and Yamwego. Becky. Yamwego. Bazemo on that left. Gives it away. Sonev. Good ball to Bjorkensen. And Odin Bjorkensen gets the goal to bring KR level. 82 minutes on the clock. We need a response. It needs to happen quick. Jordanov loses out to Ragnarsson. Can he launch a quick response, quick attack? Gudjohnsen, Jeffs doesn't quite have the numbers as KR, doing well to recover defensively. But Jeffs is able to work his way into the box. His effort is just over. Georgeson with the ensuing goal kick. It's been a very entertaining match. It's 3-3. 5 minutes to go. KR looking to waste some time. And we'll play this one long. Looking for Hydarson. And he will get on to the end of that long ball. And Thorhausen stop him and launch an attack of our own. Jordanov. Igmundarsson. Letizia is there to intercept. Jeffs. Topic has got some space. It is Topic. He needs some help though. It's Ivan Topic. Slows it down and drops it back for Agati. Gets it back into the middle. The ball's all the way back post though to Garrison, was headed away by Palmason. And it's out for a corner kick. Garrison with that corner. Whipped into the back. It is in. It is Petter Arne Ragnarsson. He's back from injury. And Ragnarsson's there to put us in front. 4-3. Got an interesting highlight here or something. I don't know. Or we're just watching the goal. Or the goalie, I should say. We're looking to move forward, though. Ball's in. It's Topic. It is Ivan Topic to make it 5. Couldn't see at all any of the build-up. But we saw the bullet header from a great point of view. Here's the cross. It is Jeff's. Gets past Jordanov with enough space, and Topic is there with Letzier, but Topic gets up, does what a striker needs to do, and heads it into the back of the net, and that'll seal it. It is 5-3. And this has been an incredible game. A 5-3 game. Both sides have scored goals. Once again, though, Becky really struggling at this point, and her poor run of form. 3 goals conceded on 0.67 XG. We get 5 on 2.63, so definitely outplayed KR. Vasiliev, Kjartansson, Oddgeirsson, Ragnarsson, and Topic all getting goals. 4 different guys with assists as well. So a great performance from individual standpoint. Defensively, not good at all. Not the quite a defensive display I wanted to see going into a very tough game against Shakhtar. But you can see where we stand in the league. We've played 18. We're going to skip through a couple days here once we get to the Shakhtar game, and I will go ahead. I'll show what the league table looks like. Some of those teams were still quite far away from, games played. So we're going to go ahead. Let's see what it looks like here once we tick over into that Monday time period, playing our game early. We have quite a demanding lead on the league, so very happy with that front. I can definitely start just keeping eyes on resting players every so often against teams towards the bottom, as Jefferson looks to be going out on loan, and our backup goalkeeper Thor Holsen wants to go out on loan, but I don't want him on loan just in case anything happens to Becky. As a bunch of stuff, but yeah, Jefferson going out on loan, I'm perfectly fine with that. But yeah, let's look at the Premier Division, where we stand. Keflavik has a game in hand, but they can only take it to 15. We've got a plus 26 goal difference, a huge one. IA down there on 7 points, but really our top 4 is the top 4 I want to see. I want to start seeing very established top 4, Keflavik, Bretteblik, and Vikinger, and then some of these clubs can challenge in there once in a while, but those are the 4 I really want to continuously see in the European spots, European places. See how they did in these last games. Bretteblik lost to Valor. Keflavik tied Aris Limassol, so picking up a few coefficient points there, as Vikinger have lost to Panevesh. So a very poor round in that one. I really thought Vikinger was going to be the side to get some kind of a result in that one, but fortunately did not roll that way, as we look to get Jefferson out on loan as the transfer window is about to close. But we've got Shakhtar Donetsk as well here right before the transfer window shuts. We will go with a very strong 11. Homsteinson is not registered in this round, so he will come out. Garrison will come back in. Jess will also come in. Topic, Ragnarsson, and we shall see as Noman Sana is indeed fully fit, so Noman Sana will go ahead and make his way onto the starting 11. I know I said a few episodes ago when Noman Sana came back on loan I wouldn't be using him as much, but fortunately we have to due to some injuries and all. I just brought in a new head physio who is quite good, so hopefully that starts to limit some of our injuries. And now that I've got a good, strong grip on the league title, it seems, I can go ahead and rotate a little bit more when it comes to our midweek weekend games with European football. But here we go for this game against Shakhtar Donetsk. We're in the blue strips today. Shakhtar in the yellow. Yamwego Bazemo. Quarter hour gone. First highlight of the match here. Nothing has happened so far. Letzier. No Monsana. Gersson's able to keep that in. He has space. Can he find somebody? He's just clipped it up into an area to no one really, but Agazzi picks it up and has a good effort there. But Feshin had that well covered as it goes wide of the post. Just past the half-hour mark. A much better display from us in this game compared to the first leg. But we're still 3 goals behind across the 2. So we need to start scoring some goals. It is Letzier. It's Gersson now. Gersson, he's got some spaces. He gets past Dabo. Can he find something? He has an effort, but it's tipped wide of the post by Hessian. But Zemo throws it into Ragnarsson. And over to Agazzi. Jess gets past Matvienko. It is still Jess. His effort is saved by Feshin. A poor effort, really. From all that hard work that Jess has done, this is much better performance from us. Marlon Gomez, Tobias, Dabo, Sugankov, Dabo again. It's Bondar. Dabo. Can he find something for Shakhtar to extend the lead here at home? It is to the back post, and the effort from Igualnaldo is off the post. Pedro Henrique, Sugankov bounced around and cleared away by Letzier. Tobias will only head it into space for Bazemo as we look to bring it forward. Can we launch a counterattack here? Probably not, but who knows? No Monsana or Gersson. Bazemo found a nice pocket of space. Ball's up and over the top, but to no one other than the goalkeeper. It's Feshin throwing it out to Bandar. Only as far as Jess, but his header is to nobody in blue. Ball's in behind to Cal Elias. Cal's in and his effort's in. He has really haunted us. Really haunted us here in this tie. Cal Elias has been a thorn in our side in this one. He's got 3 goals in the tie. Shakhtar have got 5, and they've got the lead here on the night. It is Dabo. Look to extend their lead right before halftime to the back post. Agazzi misses, but Thorhalsson's there to make a solid block. That's halftime. We're 1-0 down. We probably deserve to be 1-0 down. But at the same time, a much better display from us compared to that first leg. First leg, we were really poor. But we're definitely going out of the Champions League in this one. But who knows? At least maybe we can find something here, pick up some coefficient points. Becky has it. Need to start playing with a little bit more urgency from Becky there. Yamwego drives forward. Gersson. Letzier had to check his run, but he gets onto the end of it. It's Topic. Topic puts it in. I think Letzier still could have been offsides. I don't know if he was able to check his run in time. We'll go to VAR and it will be disallowed. It's really unfortunate. Subs will be made as Gersson is picked up a bit of a knock and Letzier is very tired. Agazzi, 1-on-1. Slows it up. In the box is taken down from Pedro Henrique. But a good challenge there. Is now we've got low numbers that they can attack on that right hand or on their left hand side. But Elias is in behind. Past Becky. But Yamwego has made a stellar stop. It has been a huge block. And it's headed in. And of course it is Cal Elias once again. But very unfortunate. Shakhtar, can they find a third goal here just before the hour mark? Agazzi wins it and plays it up to Jeffs. Jeffs infield to Topic. Namansana. Good ball over to Vasiliev. Can he find something? It's whipped in as Topic's effort is blocked by Matvienko and cleared. Final 15 minutes of our Champions League season. here as Bazema wins it. And Becky's able to move it up to Vasiliev. Can we find a goal in the second leg? Vasiliev. Gudjonsson's got some space, made a good run, and Gudjonsson is intercepted from behind by Bondar. And quite honestly, that just sums it up. Gudjonsson, Yamwego, Thorholsen. It's Hamza Traore now. Looking for Hydarson, but cleared away. Hamza Traore. Gigi Ingvarsson, Hydarson, Topic, Gudjonsson. Topic again. It is Ivan Topic. He's got himself another goal. It's a big one there. It is a big one. Like to see Topic continuing to get goals, so I'm very happy there. Hydarson, chance to potentially get a second one to the near post, but it's headed away by Ilias and cleared further up by Sugankov. Ragnarsson's effort. It is Ragnarsson, and we're back level at 2-2. Oh, okay. Okay, we've got 2-2. I know we're out. We're not going to be able to get another 3 goals here in the final 8 minutes. But really, it's the coefficient points that I care about at this point. This would be a nice little, just extra few points. To the back post and headed away. It's Ingvarsson. Traore. Ragnarsson. Vasilyev's header. But it's headed away. Traore. Great touch. Referee has given the foul and pointed to the spot. This is an unbelievable comeback in this match. If we isolate this match and this really the second half, 2-0 down, we have a chance to go 3-2 up. It is Ragnarsson, who's had a great game. It is Ragnarsson. And he does. He puts us in front 3-2 on the night, 3 minutes of added time to see it out for a win, another win in the Champions League. A fantastic performance here. Shakhtar, though, looking to spoil our comeback party with a late goal. Suganov. Elias is in. It is Elias, and it's off the post, and we escape there. Topic. Vasiliev. Gets past Tobias. Ball's into a dangerous spot, but it is indeed cleared away. Can we find something else? Gudjonsson, Topic. His effort, it's a poor one. It's up and over by a long shot. And that'll do it. A very spirited comeback there to end this campaign in the Champions League. Topic, Ragnarsson, and Ragnarsson from the 13-minute comeback from 2-0 down. A much, much better performance from us. That is exactly how I expected us to be playing against Shakhtar. A tight one, a very difficult one, but at the end of the day, we do indeed fall short of Champions League success and Champions League stages. Really unfortunate there. Let's see, as Jefferson does indeed secure his move to IR, which is I'm a big fan of that move, honestly. As long as he does go ahead and play a bunch IR in this second division. Technically, it's considered the first division, but the second division of Icelandic football, where we started our save way back when this game really kind of came out, as the deadline day has passed indeed. Everyone is registered, so we're good there. I just want to see how the Conference League teams in Iceland did in that second group. as contracts stuff, just guys, contracts coming to an end. All these guys, Albertson might be offering Albertson a contract, but the rest of these guys are going to go. And then I do have to give a good look through these guys. I mean, these 4, 5, I'll let go for sure. Thorson and Eliasson, I just got to look and see how they've developed so far. Our youth intake this year is not looking too great, so I just got to look and see how those guys are doing. But I just want to, again, see what these things look like. These Conference League games ended up looking like at this point. As Thorholson has also dropped the concerner versus the Subotic sale. Again, understandably, I didn't even have Letzier in at that point, and he was a serious first team guy, co-captain, vice captain, but at the end of the day, he wanted to go. As unfortunate it is, he did want to leave. Keflavik have advanced. They drew 1-1 again, 1 on pens, and they have the unfortunate task of Rangers in the next round of the Conference League. So very unfortunate for Keflavik, as it looks like Bretteblik have ended their campaign, the Hands of Hearts. 1-1 draw at home, not enough to overcome that first leg deficit. So very, very unfortunate there as we lose Bretteblik in the Conference League. And then for Vikingur, they have also advanced, it seems, past Panevesh. Don't know why their next round's not showing up here. But yeah, looks like they have advanced as well on pens after picking up a win. You can see Keflavik and Rangers there. Not seeing Vikingur, but it is what it is. But that's going to do it for this episode. We're on to the next round. Looks like actually I'm completely skipped over our Europa League opponents, Lincoln Red Imps from Gibraltar. So very, very, very winnable tie there. So we'll be back for that one. We'll get these Cup semifinal and the South Geraldine game in before we come back for Lincoln in the Europa League. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see everybody in the next video.